Hey guys, what's going on? We have this TechOrbits workstation right here. It's all in the box still, so I figured I'd do a little unboxing with you guys so that we can see how to put this thing together. Again, it's the TechOrbits. It's like a mobile workstation from what I understand. So it lifts up and down. It's very small and light, so you can kind of move it around if you need to. So let's get this bad boy opened up and put together. Let's see what it takes. We'll see how long this takes to put together as well. What's going on, Kevin? How you doing? Thank you for coming to the live stream. How's Lakeland treating you today? How's the weather in Lakeland? Is it treating you good today? By the way, thank you to Mike Vance for sending me the Mike Vance knife. I can do these unboxing videos. Oh, and this TechOrbits was sent to me by a company called Thrasio because they wanted me to do this assembly for you guys so I could show it off. So thank you to them for partnering with me on this. Let's open this bad boy up now and see what we got inside the box. Here we go. Oh boy, coming up. All right. Ooh, all right, look, check this out. Packaged nicely, first of all. I gotta say that. Let's see, move you guys right there. There we go. So you got a nice little package setup right here. I'll lift it up for you guys so y'all can see all of the styrofoam and whatnot, how it's packaged. But this looks really nice. So you have a nice big piece of styrofoam covering the whole thing. It's all divided, so you have all your things that you're gonna need. Perfect for shipping. This is great. All right, so congrats on buying your stuff. Here's a nice little, instructions. Very simple. No words, just a bunch of pictures, which is not a problem as long as the pictures are very graphical, which this looks very graphical. So we'll have to check that out. Let's see. Let's take out this big mama jama right here on top. This looks like the top of the desk. Okay. Unbag that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you have all of your pre-drilled holes in this thing where everything's going to just, looks like bolt into those screws there, the threads. So that's great. And this is the top of your table. You get a nice large top there too. So you should be able to hold plenty of computer work and whatnot. Okay, so underneath that, you had even more stuff. So you have this and the pole right there. So let's go ahead and take out some of that. Unbag it. Oh, this is the keyboard tray, I bet. You just have a couple of bolts on the sides right here to be able to hold that in. Let's put this over here. Put our trash over that way. All right. Oh, boy. This thing is legit. Cool. Okay. So this looks like the pole that's going to hold it in place. And I'm noticing that it's got this hole right here on the side. It's a bigger hole. And from what I understand, it has some kind of crank. So to lift it up and lower it down, you just simply use a crank on it, I'm assuming. So we'll find out as we read the instructions. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Take inventory of everything we have. All right, what's this? These are leveling feet. So for the bottom of it, you can put these guys on there. That way you can get it all nice and level. It's cloudy in Lakeland right now. It's been raining in Florida in November. The weather has been tricking us. We're supposed to be in our dry season right now. Yeah, it's been super rainy here in Louisiana too. Rainy and cold in Louisiana. Okay, this is the crank, I think. So looks like you have this piece on here. I'm assuming this holds the top maybe of the thing. This obviously goes into that hole. This looks like it's supposed to swivel out. Yeah, that comes out. And then you can crank it. And then you can, whenever you're not in use, you can put it down. That's super cool. Very easy. All right. Put that over to the side. Get rid of our trash. Whoa, hello. All right, we got two of these things. I'm not too sure exactly what they are. Let's go ahead and open them up. Got a piece of metal. It has an R on it. I'm assuming that means right. And then this one, let's see if it has an L on it. I don't know if it does. You're working on your next news interviews at your workplace. Awesome. Dude, that's exciting. That's super cool. Yeah, look, this one has an L on it right there. So it lets you know that's going to be the left. All right, so we have those two pieces. Put those right there. Nice and organized. Okay, this is all of our, looks like all the bolts that we're gonna need for the assembly. It also comes with the little Allen wrenches in there. I'm not gonna take them out because I don't wanna get them lost yet. So we'll put those with the instructions, just like that. And then right here, it's like a little L brace of some sort. Let's go ahead and open that up. There you go, just like that. Cool. Kevin, what news outlet are you working on next? It's fun watching your news stuff. There's a smaller little L bracket right there, 2 holes in it. Okay. Let's see. And then take out the styrofoam, and then we have, this looks like the brace, or the bottom of it, that's gonna hold the whole thing. Man, this thing looks nice. It's all made out of metal, solid. I think this thing is gonna work fantastic. Look, your feet are gonna go down into these holes right here so you can level it out. All right. All right, let's see about getting this thing all put together now. Let's get all the trash over there. Let's get our instructions. Move that to the side. All right, we ready? This one's gonna be, there's no words on this, so oops. So, okay, first make sure you got all the things, which, yes. The only thing I'm not sure of is all the like little screws and whatnot, because they all just came in one bag. It'd be kind of nice if they were in smaller bags, so you'd have them all kind of laid out. Okay, so the first thing, we're gonna take the big giant pole with the thing on top over there, and we're gonna install the larger L bracket thing. So this right here is our first step. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. We have this right here. You can see there's 3 holes right there up in this top part. And this piece is going to go, these 3 holes are gonna match up with those right there. And we're just going to make sure this is up top. Y'all can't see that, there we go. Make sure this is up top. And then we have 3 smaller bolts that we're gonna use with the Allen wrench to be able to put that together. So our 2 Allen wrenches here, throw those to the side. I'm just gonna put all these out right here, and let's see, we'll kind of comb through them real quick. Okay, that one's different. Let's see. See, some of these are Allen wrench style, and some of these are screwdriver style. Let's bring you guys on down so y'all can see what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna put all of the screwdriver style right over here. This is Allen wrench style, screwdriver. Okay, that. Oh, okay. I thought this is going to be what I need, but they look kind of big. It's actually, these are the ones that I need. They're a little bit smaller. 1, 2, 3. It's the exact amount that I need. So I believe we're in the right direction. Most of it is these little guys right here. And then you have these little tiny screws that go in somewhere. So let's start off with these little guys right here. And we're just going to pop these in right here. And we're going to put them in just like so. And then we'll get our Allen wrench, and we will make sure that that is good to go, nice and tight in there. And then we'll move on to step 2. How many steps are in this? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps total. So it shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Let's guess. Let's guess in the comments. How long do y'all think this is going to take? I'm going to say 7 steps. Let's say 40 minutes. 40 minutes. What do y'all think? All right. Okay, that feels nice and tight on there. Making sure. There we go. Okay. Now, step 2. Okay, we want to put the base on right here. So I'm gonna have to lift you guys on up. We're gonna lift this guy on up. That piece that we just added on is kind of helping stabilize it. And then we're gonna take this, and the legs are gonna flare out to where the piece that we just put on doesn't have that extra. So we just put the piece on in the back. We want the flare of the legs, the outwardness of the legs to be pointed that way. So this is just gonna slide right on top here. So we have our pole, this slides right on top. And then there's 4 holes on the top here that we're gonna put, it's a surprise, these 4 right here, these bigger bolts. So the ones that I thought we were gonna use, it's the Allen wrench ones that are larger. So just gonna take that, screw it on in. I like to just easily get them finger tight first so that they're just in there nice. And then after they're in there and you make sure that everything's nice and flush, you can take your Allen wrench and you can tighten it up to make sure that it is solidly in there. Take the Allen wrench, tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten, and tighten. All right. What are y'all's plans for Thanksgiving? Let me know that down in the comments. Do y'all have big plans? We were actually supposed to go on a trip. We were supposed to go visit my in-laws. I'm putting the feet on now. They just have these little feet right here. It goes onto the top. We were supposed to go to Oklahoma, and we were going to make some stops in Texas and North Louisiana, Shreveport. But my wife's my wife's grandfather passed away the other day, and so because of the funeral and all the arrangements and all that type of stuff, we had to cancel the trip, which was unfortunate, but family first. How's it going? Have you had to use Mike Vance? Yes, I got where's Mike Vance? Right here. We already used him, Mike Vance. You got to watch from the top of the live stream because we unboxed this whole thing. What's going on, the Compa Pepe? How you doing? Thank you for coming and hanging out. What's your plans for Thanksgiving? All right, so we have this all assembled right here. We got the base on using the bolts in the bottom, and we installed this L bracket thing right here, and then we also have our feet on. Now it's saying that we want to take the, let's see, this one right here. This is the larger one. So you want the tabletop now. I'm getting people on YouTube to do stories on me too. That's awesome. So we have, okay, I see. So you have all these bolts right here that are threads, I should say. And we're going to bolt this into this right here. So we're going to put this down right here. We're going to take this, we're going to put it upside down, and you can see that we're going to line up. See, this triangle here, and this triangle here matches up with all those ones that I just showed you right here. So looking down, see all those holes right there? We're just lining them up. And then we're going to take all these bolts right here, and we're just going to put those in. Let's see, it's a number M. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it? No. Yeah, these, yeah, with the screwdriver. So what I like to do is just kind of tighten them in first, just finger tight. That way we get everything nice and straight, feels good. And then once we get everything in, I'll go back with the screwdriver and tighten everything up. And that just makes sure that everything goes in straight so that it's not wobbly and it just feels good. Just dinner with the family and relaxing. My condolences for your family's loss. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Oh, dude, that's awesome that you're getting together with family. Thank you for the condolences. Appreciate it. You know, her grandfather, he was super, super funny guy. Like just a really good guy, always cracking jokes. He was actually did a couple of videos with him, but he was born without like with deformed hands. So like he had one giant finger that had one large fingernail right there and like a thumb, and the other one it was like right here, if I'm not mistaken, where he just kind of has like two little nubs that he could move. So you know, he was interesting meeting him for the first time to you know, to shake his hand and stuff like that, because he was a businessman. He worked in oil and gas, and you know, giving supplies to companies and whatnot. And I don't know. It was just interesting. I never met someone who I'd never really been close to someone, I should say, that had any type of, born with deformity like that. And so always just a positive guy. And he really lived his life to the fullest. I think he was like 89 years old or something like that. His birthday was coming up in March. So he was close to 90. So it was just an old age type of thing that happened with him. So we have to do all the funeral stuff and whatnot coming up here soon. Okay, I got all those nice and finger tight in. Let me grab my screwdriver real quick. And we're just gonna tighten these on up. What's y'all's favorite Thanksgiving meals? Like, what's your favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving? It's not good for you, but I am a sucker for some pumpkin pie. Any of you guys pumpkin pie fans out there? Let me know in the comments. Love me some good pumpkin pie. And then I'm a fan of, my mom. I think it's my mom. She makes a green bean casserole. My wife makes a good green bean casserole as well. She fills it with like potatoes and sausage, all kinds of good stuff. And those crunchy onion things on top. Oh, man, so good. By the way, if you guys need a one of these workstation types of things, I linked it up below if you guys want to check it out. And then if y'all do decide to buy one, you can always come back to the video and I just kind of go through this thing step by step with you as I put it together. All right, so we got that assembled now. This is looking good. It's looking sturdy. It feels good. The next thing that we need to do is put on the side brackets. So we have these two brackets right here. And okay, one says R and one says L, which means left and right. But I have no clue if this is the left or if I need to turn it around and then that would be the left. So we got to figure that out. Okay, so we have 3 holes sticking up. So 2 holes in the bottom here, which 2 holes right here. So that makes sense. I'm going to assume right now that this one goes like this because this needs to point inward to be able to hold the keyboard on. Same thing with this guy right here. And that's what it looks like in the picture. But because hold on, otherwise it would go more inward like that. And I think it's got to stick out a little bit. But let's just double check. This is G and H. G and H. It doesn't denote right or left. That would have been really helpful. Or if this was said G and H as opposed to R and L. Okay, we're just going to have to go with this. We're going to go with it like how I think it goes, like this. I hope this is right, because otherwise I have to redo the entire thing. Well, not the entire, I mean this entire part. But let's give it a go. Okay, we're going to use more of these right here. We're just going to screw these bad boys like I do always. Just kind of finger tight them first, like that. And like this, right here. Okay, got 2 in right there. Let's do the other 2 on the other side. Just gonna, like I said, finger tight them again. And then once you get that nice and tight, do the other one. It'll stay in place. Honestly, with the last one, you really don't have to finger tight it. If you're faster with your screwdriver, you can go straight to that because it ain't going anywhere. With the other ones all in place. Tighten those up. Tighten this one up. Just like that. Is this made to put your screwdriver? I think this hole right here is just for the screwdriver. So it's got 3 holes, but the top one here is just so you can get straight down with your screwdriver, be able to tighten that up. It's actually nice. I like that. I like that they added that small little detail into there. All right, got those installed. Now we're going to install the keyboard holder, which is this guy right here. So you're basically building this thing upside down. So now this goes under. We got to hold this up and we got to put in 2 more of these bolts on either side. So I'm just gonna see. Let's see. You have to hold this up like this. This is where finger tightening is really gonna help you out, because if you can get one started here, finger tight, and then do one over here, finger tight. Now you don't have to use as much force holding it up. And then you can finger tight your other ones right here. Just gotta get it in. Get this one in here, just like that. And then once you have all that situated, you just simply tighten it on up. So we got that one there. This one here. 2 over here. Okay, man, this thing is coming together easier and faster than I expected. I said 40 minutes for this thing. We're almost done, I feel like. All right, that was step 4. Step 5. What is that? Oh, okay, it's like a little, what is that? Oh, it's a guard. So you put this right here. Y'all can't see that. You put this right here, and it acts like a bumper. So if you have a keyboard right there, the keyboard won't go flying off. So that's fantastic. I love that. So they just have some of these little screws right here that you're going to put into there. Hey, to all the new people joining us, coming in, thank you for joining us. Definitely appreciate that. I'd love to know what you're doing for Thanksgiving. Let me know in the comments. I'm actually going down to my sister's house for Thanksgiving, which should be fun because I haven't seen her in a little bit. And all the kids, all the cousins will get to play together. Just taking my screwdriver and screwdriving those 2 screws in for the bumper. Very easy to do. Just like that. Again, link in the description if you guys are looking for a little workstation like this. We're almost done with it, I think. That was step 5. Let's see, I did that. Okay, yeah, flip it on over. Number 6. Okay, this is the crank part. That's this thing right here. We got to figure out how this thing goes on there, because this thing is supposed to be able to be raised and lowered using this crank. It's got a couple of screws right here. Oh, look. I just noticed there's little holes right here. So I'm assuming that this is going to go in somehow like this. That crank doesn't make it all the way to there. How does that work? Huh. All right, let's get our instructions. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's no words, but this is the instructions that we're looking at right there. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, okay. Okay. So we need an Allen wrench. Oh, wait, do I need to put the screws? Let me do these screws in first so it stays kind of in place. It's just these little guys right here. These are easy to do, just kind of like little wood screws. So we'll put this one, oop, move. There we go. Okay. Like that. Let's see, let's start up this one right here, and we'll put this one in right here. I love these little magnetic screwdrivers. Makes driving your screws in a little bit easier. So yeah, we're going to go down to my sister's house, and that should be a lot of fun. I think we're going to cook a whole bunch of stuff, which should be delicious. My wife went to the store the other day and got all the ingredients she needed. And I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be a good Thanksgiving. All right, that one there, put this one like that, and then we're going to drop this guy on in. All right, now let's just tighten them all up. That one. That one. That one. Okay, now, Allen wrench. This little guy goes into here, and you can tighten and untighten this, and I'm assuming that pulls forward. So, untighten in the hole. Once it's in, tighten it back. Oh, and then you put the screws in. Well, I did the screws a little early. Whoops. All right, let's see if this goes in good. It's got a little stop right here on it too, a little rubber band stop. It doesn't say to take that off, so we're gonna leave it on there. I'm assuming so that it goes in nice and flush and easy. So once, I don't know how far it's supposed to go in too, because this thing looks like it goes all the way through. Like I can see the hole on the other side, but that's as far as I can get it. So let's lock it back into place. Like that. Okay. That feels solid. Doesn't feel like it's going to go anywhere. All right. I think that's it. Now, oh, you can, okay, cool. Yeah, you have your feet up top here. Okay, I think we got this thing going on. Y'all ready to flip it upside down? Put your hand down, flip it in reverse. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Bring that down, bring that up, coming down, bringing it all the way. Yeah, buddy. Okay, now the real test is we gotta crank this. So what's cool about this, you can sit down right here. Let me get a chair. Get my drum throne. So you can sit down at your desk and work, do whatever you want to do there. So it makes it easy. But then it also has that crank on the side. So if you want to do a little bit of standing, or just to adjust it for whatever chair you're with, you have this. This thing flips out right here. Uh-oh. Huh. Okay. Oh, it comes out. Ah! Check that out. It moves. So now you can crank this thing on up. And you can put it, if you want to have better back posture, you can get it to where it's comfortable for you sitting down. So you can get it at that exact height that you want. If you have a larger monitor, one that kind of sits up a little bit more, you can get a little bit more from it. Or you can take it all the way up if you prefer to do like a standing desk type of situation. I'm curious to know what happens whenever I get all the way to the top of this thing. So I'm just going to go all the way. So I want to see how tall this thing can get. Okay, it's not letting me go any further. It feels pretty good. Boom. Look, let me put you guys up there. Come see. Just like that. Yeah, this is awesome. This is a great little desk. I like how slim it is. So if you need to get it into like a small area, you want to move it around your room, you can easily do that with your desk right here. That is super cool. And then to bring it down, just simply crank it the other way. And I really like how this crank right here, if you want to, whenever you're done with it, it folds down like this. You move it down, push it in, and it kind of keeps it nice and hidden and tucked out of the way so that it doesn't mess with you. You don't, won't get bumped or snagged on anything. So super cool. This is a great, like if you have a desk at work, like we have this desk right here, and if you wanted to have just like an extra desk on the side that you could move to a standing desk with, you could easily have something like this. Move this out of the way. To where you're working down here, you're doing your thing right here at this desk, but then your computer's up there and you want to kind of move on over to here and you could stand up and get some work done right here. This is super cool. By the way, this only took, we're already at 29 minutes and it took, I probably finished it 4 minutes ago. I've just been, cranking and testing it out. And so it only took 25 minutes to put this thing together. That is a lot faster than what I thought it was going to be. I thought that this was going to be at least 40 minutes. And I surprised myself with this one. The only thing I could say that would add to this is if they had wheels for it, like wheels that you could lock, locking wheels. That way, if you wanted to, you could kind of roll it around whenever you got it into place. You could lock it wherever you wanted it. And then whenever you wanted to move it around again, you could unlock it and then you could move it around some more. That'd be the only extra thing that I think would be better to make this thing better for mobile, make it more mobile in your office. Because you could do so much with this. So, if you have a projector and you need to put it on here, and you have a laptop that you're, running the projector from, you can move it around to get it on the right wall or the right screen. This thing, I'm liking this thing a lot. I think we're going to get a lot of use out of this thing. So like I said, if you guys want to check this thing out, I linked it up below. Y'all can go and check it out. And thank you to Thrasio for sending me that and letting me do this unboxing and assembly video with you guys. Like I said, it was super easy. Definitely recommend it if you're looking for some kind of desk or anything like that for an office. So thank y'all for watching. If you haven't done all the, the following and whatever you do on all the social networks these days, definitely appreciate that. As always, whenever you click that the video is helpful by the thumbs up, definitely appreciate that as well. And if you want to get notified of whenever I do fun things like this, sometimes I remember to send out a notification to the email list. Sometimes I don't. I try not to bother you guys too much, but if you do want to sign up for the newsletter, definitely appreciate that as well. Again, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. It was super fun. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.